record these podcasting segments. Good morning, y'all. It's 4 a.m. Just waking up, really. I thank God. Got prayed. I'm about to meditate. I'll work in a few hours, but I gotta get this work in first for my podcast. Always. A lot is on my mind. Been really collecting and recording info for the week for myself on how I'm gonna produce this third episode. Appreciate everybody tuning in, rocking with me. Y'all really the real ones. First episode got about like 32 to 33 plays. I appreciate that. Last episode got 15. I'm trying to push this episode to 1 million. You dig? But yeah, I'm up right now. 4 o'clock in the morning, getting the day together. It's Friday, July 26th, I believe, 2019. But I appreciate y'all tuning into the sauna. Your boy XO here, back at you once again. Sorry for the delay. Like I said, I've been collecting info for the week on this podcast. So keep rocking with me. Quote of the day for y'all. Embrace what you're about to face. Simply because, it's easy as it sounds, but it's hard once you want to embrace or when you face fear, adversity, hard times, trials and tribulations. It's hard to really embrace that when you're thinking damn, why me? How can I get out of this? But just embrace what's coming at you and then plan it out, map it out, strategize on how to get over that. Don't let that adversity, fear, trials and tribulations, all the bad stuff hold you down or hold you back. Because at the end of the day, there's more good stuff in life than bad. So focus on the good and not the bad. Stay tuned. Episode getting real good for y'all today. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, we up early morning. Back again, man. Bright and early. It's not early now. It's about, 11 o'clock. Like I said, we're going to record this in segments. I'm here with Bam. Out here enjoying the beautiful sunny California weather. Not as hot yet, but it's going to be a scorcher this weekend, man. Make sure you stay hydrated if you listen to Cali. Whatever. Bam, how you been, man? You good?
Man, I am living, I'm learning. It is early because I'm a nigga and it is summertime. So I usually don't wake up until 1 o'clock. That is my 8 o'clock. You feel me?
He said it's my 8 o'clock. Yeah, like I said, I've been up since 4 trying to make it happen. Not trying to make it happen, making it happen. One second at a time, man. Just utilizing the day, being productive. You got to do that. Like I said, it's Friday, man. Even though it's Friday, I know people preparing for the weekend, taking their work day off, but I feel like Friday, we just that's when we're going to drop podcasts. I'm going to drop podcasts on Mondays and Fridays, simply because the beginning of the week and the end of the week, just making sure you got your mind and everything right, just preparing you and everybody and just going through different things. So stay tuned.
Pretty much in every single topic we talk about.
Yeah, that's true, but it's a sensitive topic for a lot of people, so we ain't gonna touch on that for real. We just gonna take it, move on, hop over it, you feel me? Like it's a hurdle, and just keep pushing. But at the end of the day, who's your mentors?
Mentors. I got one mentor I could actually put a label on. The other ones I won't put labels on. I would say Message. You feel me? You know Message. So yeah. That's the only mentor I would say I have right now, because that nigga will send me a quote. I'll be feeling some type of way. I will get a quote from him. And it'll just, you feel me? It'll make my day, and I'll just, stop fucking with people.
He said stop fucking with people. But I think that's good to always have mentors or people in your life that send you inspirational quotes or just send you little pick-me-ups. Like, even if you're having a bad day and you don't want to tell nobody, but somebody can always sense it in your life because they can just feel it, like, in the air, or feel that vibe, that energy, that bad energy with somebody they were close to, and they just, like you said, inspirational quote, or even something like, oh, have a good day today, or something of that nature. I miss you, if it's like family members of that nature, somebody on that level. But either way, I think always sending good little inspirational quotes or texts or just little pick-me-ups to people is always good, because we alone most of the time than we together, if that makes sense. So people get alone and their minds start going wild, that mental prison starts building, and if you always thinking negative, the negative thoughts gonna cloud that prison. Is gonna be like, damn, what do I do from here? Like even the little positive marks or pick me ups won't help you out. So always stay positive and remain positive, people.
But honestly, once you get in that mental prison, the first decision you gotta make is, do I want to be here or do I want to get out? You feel me? You can't play with the bars. Because you already entered you feel me? You already entered the mental prison. So once you start playing with the bars back and forth, you'll start going insane.
Yeah.
You feel me? So once you enter that mental prison, you're going to choose. Am I going to stay in this mental prison or am I going to find a way to escape? It's only two choices.
Yeah, and I think like just being in there, like people be in the mental prison and end up in fucking solitary confinement with all the thoughts, all the negative stuff that approach in their life and that they can't get over because they always just thinking negative. It's hard to reshape their mind, and they feel like even the little things won't help reshaping their mind because it's like, damn, doing this little stuff won't help me out what I'm going through right now. But it's like it goes day by day, doing the positive stuff, doing the stuff to get you out that mental prison. Like you said, if you want to stay here or you want to get out, you got to do the right stuff day by day. Build the pieces, break down the wall, break down the cell, break down the negativity day by day, doing the positive stuff, positive things. So it starts day by day. You can't really say how you want to phase it. If you got real like a lot of negativity in your life right now or a lot of negative shit going on, stay positive. Pray. Yeah. Man. It's gonna be like that's how life is. Life always gonna hit you like.
If it's family, I know it's hard, but think first. That's what I do every single day. I'll be really ready.
Yeah, that's what I think. You really got to think and strategize. That's how I've been learning to do. Because at first I was impulsive, but I'm like, I'd rather think it through versus being impulsive.
Honestly, I really stopped thinking. If it wasn't for meditation, who knows?
Once again, I appreciate meditation. Because that brought me a whole lot of peace. Especially yesterday. Fresh off work. Exhausted as fuck. Went in, took a cold shower, just closed my eyes and meditated for a little bit. Opened up, it was that real peace, and that.
You got a lighter?
I feel like that helped me out. I got in the car, but I think I try to stress meditation on everybody that's close to me or within my family, simply because the benefits are tremendous. But that's another thing that happens day by day if you have negativity in your life. If you can start your day with meditating 10, 15 minutes, I really recommend that simply because that'll put your day on track and you'll have more control of your mind. But we still at it. We over here at the park, feeling the day. It's real nice, man. Cool little breeze. I appreciate days like this, for real. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We're gonna go real live. Let's get 1 million views. No, I'm just playing. But I really appreciate this podcast, especially this week. Like I said, I've been collecting info and talking to different people, like different coworkers, and it's crazy how everybody really has their own story up to now of how they got here. Of even like I said, I've been talking about facing adversity a lot, but it's because I was talking to one of the coworkers. He'll be on later this week talking about what he's been through. And then meeting and networking people. You never know like what people are doing or going through or just anything like that, because that's why I try to be open and talk and socialize with everybody. And just because I know how it is sometimes where you're like, you feel like all you got is yourself, or you just going through a lot of bullshit and you're like, man, what else is going to happen? Or like I say, why me? Why me is always the first thing comes to mind when some bad shit happens. It's like, why me? It's like, can't really think like that. Because it's God tests his strongest soldiers. So if you're being tested, you can break down. You can ace the test, if I want to say. But like I said, everybody me has their own story. So it's always good to network and talk and to speak to people, even like strangers you see, not even like stranger like, but yeah, strangers you see that in the store or something like that. And, you never know what a hello can do, or hope you have a good day, a compliment, or something of that nature. But you can always judge who to compliment and who's like, hey, that person may be not the person to talk to right now, simply because they may be going through a lot and they may voice their frustration on you just because simply you just said, oh, hello, or a simple word. But other than that,
man, I feel like that ending part is bullshit.
how so?
How so, Sway? Because if you see somebody going through it, your hello or your how you're doing might be the reason they just made their day better.
Yeah, that's true.
So why not try to be the reason you feel me?
Yeah,
someone's day can be better.
Yeah, I'll take the statement back. You're right, because I was thinking that as I was saying it.
Like, put yourself in their shoes. Like, once you see them, if you could take 10 seconds out and try to put yourself in their shoes, you would understand and try to help that person. But if you can't take that 10 seconds out, you would never understand and you would never be that person to say hi.
I understand, because that's what I always try to do too. Even like, because you know when people just look at you and they just stare and they don't even say nothing, I'm that person gonna say, if you're gonna stare at me, or if I look at somebody, anybody that passes me by, say hello or how you doing, or something of that nature, give them a compliment, simply because, like I said, you never know what somebody's going through or how somebody's feeling. So I always try to uplift anybody and everybody around me, one person at a time, one day at a time. But if you listen to this, just really do that. If you're going through some hard times, even you can always reach out and we can talk, or I can help if any way possible. Let me know how I can help. Bam too. You got his info. Put his info in the description. But really trying to help people. Gonna get, like I said, later this week. Have a few people on the podcast, honestly. Zone 4 D Nice gonna come through, some new music. Also with some ventures he's doing. My coworker Steven gonna come through, talk about his adversities. Gonna have Willie Mack talk about his beats, his clothing line, his ventures that he has going on. A few more people, I gotta check the list, but that was the top 3 I had off my head right now, because I feel like their stories and what they got, what they gonna bring to the podcast is really what we need. Not what we need, but really will help a few people out of what they're trying to do and accomplish. So, well, I'll say we all need education from others. So everybody always got tips and tricks and lessons and little stuff that can educate. So tune in for that. I'm going to try to squeeze out 3 shows for y'all this week. I'm going to make it happen. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let's get them 3 episodes. We're going to try to get it cracking for y'all. Y'all tune in. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in so far and listening, giving me the positive feedback, even the constructive criticism. I appreciate that too. So, but I enjoy doing this podcast. I appreciate y'all listening, tuning in, feedback, comments, all that. Bam, how you doing, man? You good? We back at you. I just have to let the people know what's coming up, what's going on. Bam been here chilling, making things happen, shooting the basketball.
I'm chilling like a villain because the the good guy finishes last. And I'm trying to win first place, second or third. I got my fist in the air. God damn, today is a fucking great day. You can do the grateful thing. That's grateful. Honestly, that's perfect.
About being grateful?
Yeah. You can't forget the nigga who opened the fucking... You can't forget about Moses. Everybody forget about Moses.
Just gotta be grateful for everything, man.
Can't forget about Moses, the nigga who parted the Red Sea for the motherfuckers to get the money they get.
Yeah, I'm grateful for a lot.
That's getting taken away from niggas because...
They ain't ungrateful?
Yeah. And then they want the nigga to be grateful that's giving them the money. Miss me with the bullshit.
Always got to be grateful no matter where you at or what position you in. Like, hear the van screeching with the fan belt messing up. You'll be grateful they got a car to roll around in. They gonna get the fan belt fixed, but just embracing what they have now and being grateful for it. Most people don't have cars. They'll get cars eventually, but everybody just got to be grateful for every position they're in right now. Because right now is just right now. It's not forever, unless you make it forever. So,
unless you are forever.
Unless you are.
Ever.
Are forever. What's that mean? If you are forever.
If you are forever. Forever.
Man.
Endeavor.
What are you grateful for?
Man, I'm thankful for all my exes. Because if without them, I wouldn't be the man that I am today. I wouldn't have actually took a step back, locked myself up in a mental prison, found religion first, and then after religion, I was like, nah, fuck religion, then found spirituality. Once I found spirituality, then I actually found myself. So now it's easy. it's 1,000 times easier for me to say, fuck you. You can't tell me nothing about me. Because I know myself. You feel me? I found myself, spirituality-wise. We have a heart and we have a soul. Spirituality is not, if it's not spirituality, it's not in between, then I don't know what to tell nobody. You feel me? I shouldn't be on no podcast.
It's crazy. But yeah, you gotta be grateful for a lot, especially like if you found religion and you praying or reading or whatever your religion may be, or if you even found that. But it's always good to just be grateful for what you have too, just in life and just having life in general. Waking up every day, waking up right now, you at work, or you at a job that you hate, but you have a job. Some people don't have a job. Some people gotta hustle all their life. So you getting a certified check at the end of the day or end of the week, gotta be grateful for it. Even though you hate that job, you getting money right now, because without that job, you'd be fucking SOL or looking for something else that, you know, you might not like. So everybody hates their job, but you just gotta embrace it that you getting money and then still look on to move on. Don't let that job hold you down or tie you down.
Yeah, let me double back on that, because I know you try to get your followers up, and I said F religion, you feel me? But there's nothing problem with the religion. I still go to church, you feel me? I still go give my blessings, you feel me? At the end of the day, everybody needs a temple or a hut or somewhere to go to receive that. It's just however you want to look at it.
Yeah, however you want to look at it, man. But everybody has their views and beliefs, which is always good. Freedom of speech. But
yeah, I think that's one of the first things they passed legal or some shit like that.
or freedom of speech.
After Dr. Luther King died, or all
Shit.
that, you know to know. Even Muhammad Ali went through his little shit dig. You feel me?
Yeah, everybody goes through
Especially
life-changing moments.
Especially once you start finding yourself, and motherfuckers is gonna tell you like, no, this is what you are. No, this is what I found in myself. No, this is what I found in myself. No, this is what you are. Isn't that the same fight that Muhammad Ali was going through?
Yep. Don't let them tell you who you are. Become who you want to be.
Let nobody tell you who you are. Aim high.
Live life.
Aim high. If no one's gonna help you aim high, then they shouldn't be around.
Yeah, everybody around you should be able to elevate you. At the end of the day, nobody you should be around should be holding you down, holding you back, or holding you down. Same thing, or keep you in the same place. Because those people you really can't really be around. Because it's all about progression and being productive these days. Because like, if you're listening now, I know you've been through some, or you've had people in your life who just kept you in the same spot, same position, that you ain't really moving nowhere or going nowhere with them. You just like, just going straight, just straight on the freeway. Straight, far on the freeway, double back, come around, go back on the freeway. Matter of fact, let's call it a racetrack. You're on a racetrack. So it's like, somebody, these days, I want people around me that's going to elevate me and help me evolve to the next level of being a better person. Every day you can always get better than yesterday.
If you can't make my neighborhood feel safe or the community that I'm living in feel safe, nigga, you gotta go. Because that's just extra stress on me. Now I gotta wake up early in the morning and take walks, neighborhood walks and shit around. No, that's not necessary.
You look like you do a neighborhood watch. These days.
Neighborhood.
But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. It's Friday. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the weekend. But still put some work in. Even like if you want to create a little side hustle or side gig or something, just go do it. Don't like really just procrastinate or hold yourself back or like keep talking about it. It's time to go do. More action, less talk. Simply because action, you know what action proves. Action proves everything. So talk less, really make it happen. Like I said, it's the weekend. It's a good time to really work on the side hustle or do a side gig or create a side business, or even just not even side business, create a business in itself. Just do your research and everything. Just really get it started. Really just do instead of thinking. I mean, thinking is past that. Just put some action in, get it started. It's a great time for entrepreneurs to really do their thing. Because I know a lot of people really hate their job, wish they can do something else. I know you're passionate about something else. Well, make that passion into a business and you can make it happen. So, one day at a time, though. That's what it's come back to. Really, one day at a time. You have to come through and embrace what you about to face within that business or within that industry or whatever you're trying to do. Just don't let it hold you back or hold you down. Keep moving forward. Keep pushing forward. Because, day by day, it's going to happen. Rome wasn't built in a day. But as long as you keep building, that's what it's all about, that structure. But enjoy the weekend. Be back at y'all on Monday. Stay tuned in. Sanae XO. Bam, we out.